My name's George Irvin. I'm Group Head of IT and Compliance for CitNOW Group. The company, so CitNOW Group, we are predominantly in the automotive space, so working with car dealerships. We started the conversations around security. It was actually off the back of our ISO 27001 accreditation. And just across the business, we needed to increase our security on our endpoints. So previously, we pretty much solely relied on Windows Defender as the endpoint security on the devices. And we were just looking for a bit more peace of mind, essentially. We looked at a few options, a few vendors. Obviously, we had the previous relationship with Comtact from our pen testing. Took up the conversation with them, and yeah, it went very well. The solutions that they offered and provided basically fitted perfectly for what we were looking for. And yeah, we decided to go down that route. We have SentinelOne endpoint protection, which then ties in very nicely with the Azure Sentinel CDC that Comtact offer as our SOC, and it gives us really good peace of mind, essentially, that has been looked after. We run the company, the department within CitNOW quite lean, so we're covering a user base of around 200 users across multiple sites, across Europe as well. And because we've got such a small team of 3 essentially in the IT team, it wouldn't have been impossible, but it'd be very difficult for us to have that same level of security and peace of mind across the estate that Comtact offer us with the CDC solution. We needed it. I think the obvious thing is just to increase our security capabilities across the group. So that's the main reason that we went for it. And the other reason is that we run quite a lean, small team. And to get the level of service that we have with Comtact CDC, it wouldn't have been impossible, but it would have taken us quite a long time to get there. But I mean, there's also the fact that, like I said, we have around 200 users across multiple countries, and just keeping an eye on everything with such a small team would be challenging with everything else that's going on, and we have to do, because we can't just sit and look at Azure Sentinel and watch the events coming in. We've got lots of other things that we need to do across the business. So having it outsourced to Comtact it's a massive help and massive peace of mind, essentially. Working with Comtact from a people point of view has been really good. I would say Comtact are probably one of our better suppliers that we work with. They're very engaging. I know we've got an account manager that's always there and willing to take a call, just to go over various, not even issues, just have a chat about things that we could maybe be doing going forward. From a technical side of things, the onboarding of the SOC was pretty much seamless, and that was down to the guys involved from Comtact, from the account management of it through to the technical configuration. They were always willing to help. They were there if we had even just a small question. They were happy to take a call from us or take an email from us, and they were very responsive in getting back with a solution, which, like I say, made the onboarding pretty much seamless and very straightforward from our point of view. From an onboarding and ongoing operational point of view from Comtact CDC, the technical knowledge of the staffs, from what I can make out, is excellent. Any issues that we've had, they've always been able to come back with a solution to that, whether it's just a quick 2-minute call or something that's been needed to be looked into, a little bit further. They've always made sure they've taken their time and explained it properly to help us out from a technical onboarding and operational point of view. From the pricing point of view, it just made sense to go with Comtact. As I mentioned previously, we've got quite a lean team within CitNOW IT across the group. So for us to get the Azure Sentinel to the place where it is now, that Comtact have it with us, it would have taken a considerable amount of time, which obviously equates to money internally within our business. So outsourcing it for the price that we pay was just the no-brainer thing to do, to be honest, because not only do we get the value for money there, but we also get the peace of mind that someone's there, always looking out for it. From an operational point of view, Comtact CDC is working very well for us. Initially, we thought it was a bit quiet, and we were wondering if it was working as intended, but it soon became quite apparent to us once we logged into the portal. We could see that there were multiple cases that had been opened, triaged and closed on our behalf. So yeah, the guys in the SOC were basically doing their job and closing the ones that they could easily triage. Anything that needed our attention, that was a bit more higher priority or needed input from us, we would get a very comprehensive, detailed email sent to myself and my sysadmins, which we could then read over, really easily understand what the problem or issue was, and then either mitigate it or go back with, maybe if it was a false positive, we could go back and indicate that. We've been fortunate enough not to have had a P1 phone call yet, which is obviously good, because there's been nothing malicious that serious on our network. But that option has also been set up. So if there's anything that's an immediate threat to our business, we have basically a tree of people that they can phone. So it's myself and my sysadmins that they will call, regardless of what time of the day or night it is. They will give us a call and let us know what's going on, so we can action that immediately, if you were. And on the whole, the experience with Comtact's been excellent. It's one of the better suppliers that we've worked with. From a constant communication point of view, I'm always in contact with our account manager, talking about account, not even issues, just maybe things that we could potentially do going forward. From an operational point of view, more than happy with the service that Comtact are providing us for the SOC. It's working very well for us, and it gives us that peace of mind.